Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel DR Mathematics and also welcome to the chapter of determinants. In this particular session, we are going to discuss about the exercise 5A. So let us start from the number 1. It is exercise 5A. And it is the number 1. The first bit is here. We have to determine the determinant of 1, 1, 2, 3. And this is 3 minus 2, it is equal to 1. Then the second one is here. The determinant of 2 minus 3, 1 minus 4. As per the procedure, to evaluate the determinant of order 2, we have 2 multiplied with minus 4 minus 3 multiplied with 1. Then it is minus 8, minus and minus it is plus 3 and that is minus 5. Then the third one is here. Determinant of sec theta, tan theta, sec theta. And this is sec square theta minus tan square theta and that is equal to 1. Then the fourth one is here. Determinant of 0x 2 0. Then this is 0 minus 2x and that is minus 2x. The next one is here. Determinant of 1 omega minus omega. Then this is 1 multiplied with omega minus omega multiplied with minus omega, and here it is omega plus omega square and that is equal to minus 1 according to the properties of imaginary unit and cube root of unit, because we know that 1 plus omega square it is equal to 0, hence the value of omega plus omega square will be equal to minus 1. It is of the chapter complex number. So we have completed 5 questions of number of 1, then proceeding towards to the next one. The sixth one is here. Determinant of 4 minus 1 3 2, then multiplication of 4 2 minus multiplication of minus 1 and 3, then it is 8 plus 3 and that is equal to 11. Then the seventh bit is here. Cos theta, sin theta, then sin theta and cos theta. And then this will be cos square theta minus sin square theta and that is cos 2 theta. It is from the chapter of trigonometry and this is one of the formula. Then eighth bit, 1 1 1 1 1 1, and then value of this determinant will be equal to 0, because you can consider any two rows or any two columns and you can see that these are identical with each other. So the value of the determinant is equal to 0. Determinant of 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. As it is a diagonal matrix, or it is in the form of a diagonal matrix, so its determinant can be evaluated by just multiplying the main diagonal elements. So it will be 1 multiplied with 1 multiplied with 1 and that is equal to 1. And also we can solve this, or we can evaluate this determinant in another method. 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Considering the first row or expanding the determinant based upon the first row, we can have 1 multiplied with the determinant of 1 0 0 1 minus then 0 plus 0. This is plus minus plus, but we don't need to write down these elements here because these are 0 and this will also that affect our result here. So this is equal to 1 multiplied with 1 minus 0, and that is 1 equal to 1 multiplied with 1 is equal to 1. You can go through either in any one of the method here. Then moving towards to the next bit. Tenth bit is here 2, 3, 1, then 0, 0, 0, minus 1, 2, 0. In this determinant, we have to apply the properties of determinant, and you can see that all of the elements of the second row or all of the entries of the second row are all 0. So the value of this determinant is equal to 0. All of the entries of second row are 0. Hence, determinant of the given is 0. Then 11th bit 1 x y, 0 sin x sin y, 0 cos x cos y. First of all, to solve this type of determinants, we have to find out that row or that column which contains maximum number of zeros. And you can see that this column 1 contains maximum number of zeros, and that those are 2. So expanding along column 1. Expanding along column 1. This is plus, minus, plus, but we don't need to go through these zeros because it will not affect our answer, and it will again gives us the result. For this is 0 and for this is 0. So just we have to find out for this element 1, and that is sin x sin y, then cos x cos y, and then just omitting here 1 because any number multiplied with 1 it is itself, so it is sin x multiplied with cos y minus sin y multiplied with cos x. Then this is in the form of sin x minus y, and here it is the answer for 11th bit. Then moving towards to the 12th bit. Determinant of 1, 2, 3, then again 1, 2, 3, then 3, 4, 5. It is equal to 0 because row 1 and row 2 are identical. Row 1 and row 2 are identical. The various questions from the chapter of determinant are solved by using the properties of determinant. So just remember the properties of determinant and then go for the solution of the various questions that are based upon determinant topic. Then moving towards to the next bit, that is 13th bit. This is 0.2, 0.1, 3, 0.1, 0.4, 0.27. Then this is 0.6, 0.3 and 2. Just taking a 2 common from the column 1, we have it is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 3, 7, 2. What we have did here? Just taking 2 as common from column 1. And here you can see that column 1 and column 2 are identical. Column 1 and column 2 are identical. Hence, the determinant or the value of the determinant is equal to 0. So, it is equal to 0. Next, moving to the 14th bit. 1, then omega square, and here it is omega square 1, and then omega square 1 omega. First of all, let us convert or let us apply. Column 1 is replaced by column 1 plus column 2 plus column 3. Then what we are getting here? 1 plus omega square. Again here we are getting 1 plus omega square. Just I have arranged the order. Here we are getting omega plus omega square plus 1. Just I have arranged this in the form of 1 plus omega square in the general form. And the rest of the columns are here omega square 1 and omega square 1 omega. Value of 1 plus omega square, we know that it is equal to 0. By putting these values here 0, 0, 0, then we are getting omega square 1 and omega square 1 omega. As all of the entries of the first column is 0, hence the value of the determinant is equal to 0. All of the entries of column 1 are 0. Column 1, or you can say that first column are 0. Hence, the value of the determinant is equal to 0. Then moving towards to the next bit, and that is 15th bit. It is 1, 1, 1, then 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. And value of this determinant is equal to 0 because the row 2 is proportional of row 1, and also you can say that row 3 is also proportional of row 1. Hence value of the determinant is equal to 0. And also you can solve this by taking a 2 common from the row 2, and then this will become 1, 1, 1, and then row 1 and row 2 will be identical with each other. So it is the solution for the 15th bit. Then moving towards to the 16th bit. This is minus 6, 0, 0, 3, minus 5, 7, 2, 8, 11. And we have to find out the value of this determinant. First of all, you can see that the two number of zeros are there, exist in the first row. So we have to expand along the row 1. Expanding along row 1. We have minus 6 multiplied with minus 5, 7, 8, 11, and then we have to exclude this minus 0 plus 0 because it will not affect our answer. So it is minus 6 multiplied with, it is minus 55 minus 56. Then just you have to find out the answer of this. And this is 6, 6, 6. Then moving towards to the we have to determine the value of this determinant 1, 0, 0, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 3. Again, you can see that the first row contains a two number of zeros. So we have to expand this determinant along the first row. 1 multiplied with determinant of 3, 5, 1, 3. And then this is 9 minus 5 and is it equal to 4. Then the last bit of number 1. Minus 18, 17, 19, 3, 0, 0, minus 14, 5, 2. Here you can see that the second row contains a two number of zeros. That means we have to expand this determinant along the second row. And the sign of the elements are present in the second row. This is minus plus minus. So minus 3 multiplied with the determinant of 17, 19, 5, 2. Then this is minus 3 multiplied with 34 minus 95, 95, and then you have to solve it. It is the task for you and find out the answer. solve it and find out the answer for this last problem or last bit of number 1. Then moving towards to the second question, and these are the true false questions. You have to read the bits very carefully and then you have to answer it either in true or in false. So here is the second number question and we have to answer it either in true or false. The first question is, if the first and second rows of a determinant we interchanged, then the sign of the determinant is changed. Okay, this is true and we have already discussed in it is properties of determinant. Then moving to the second question. If first and third rows of a determinant we interchanged, then the sign of the determinant does not change. It is false. Then the third one. If in a third row of determinant first row we change to second column and second row to first column and third row to third column, then the value of the determinant does not change. Okay, this is false. Because we have discussed, if all of the rows are converted into the columns, first row into first column, second row into second column and third row into third column, then the value of the determinant does not change. But here it has been given the first row is changed to second column and second row is changed to first column, and here the contradiction arrives. So this is false according to our properties of determinant. Then moving to the next one. A row and a column of a determinant can have two or more common elements. This is false. This is false. It cannot be applied here. Then the fifth one. The minor and the cofactor of the element A32 of a determinant of a third order are equal. Again, this is false. Let us discuss about it. This is false. Because minor of A32, this is M32. Cofactor of A32 and that is equal to minus 1 multiplied with the minor of 32. Cofactor of A32, this is C32. Okay, this is minus 1 to the power 3 plus 2. So this is minus 1 to the power 5 multiplied with the M32. Then this is C32 is equal to minus M32. They have the same value but having the opposite sign. If it has positive sign, then the cofactor will be of the negative sign. So they are not equal with each other. That means this is false. Then moving towards to the sixth bit. 313040131. Let us evaluate the value of this determinant. So expanding along the row 2 as it contains maximum number of zeros. So this is minus plus minus, that means 4 multiplied with the determinant of 3131 3311, and here it is 4 multiplied with 3 minus 3, that is 4 multiplied with 0, and that is equal to 0. This is the sixth bit. Then moving towards to the seventh bit. We have to check whether the both of the given determinants are equal with each other or not equal. Okay, 642407534. Just you have to check it. What does the value it gives? Then 645403274, and again find out the value of this. Then compare whether this is true or false. Similarly, in the case of a seventh bit, we have to check whether the given both of the given determinants and the value of the given determinants are equal or not equal. So these are the tasks for you. Then moving to the number 3 bit. We have to just find out the value of the given determinant, and this is 0, 8, 0, and here it is 25, 5, 20, 25, 1, 4, 1, 0, 0. just expanding along the first row. This is minus, plus minus plus, so it is minus 8 multiplied with 25, 25, 1, 0, and here it is minus 8 multiplied with minus 25, and that is 200. So just we have to write down 200, and here it is 200. Then the second one, 1 omega omega square, omega omega square 1, omega square 1 omega, and we have already solved it in the previous videos, and that is equal to 0. Then the third bit is here, 1a b plus c, 1b c plus a, 1c a plus b. This problem is also have been solved in the previous videos, and that is equal to 0. Just go for the previous videos for the note session of the determinant topic, and then you can have your answer from that video. Then moving towards to the next bit. Then the fourth bit is here, and it is given that a b c, and here it is b a b, then it is x b c. Value of the determinant is equal to 0, and here we have to find out the value of x only. So just we have to make some changes, and this is row 1 is replaced by row 1 minus row 3. Then we are getting here a minus x, then it is 0, then it is 0, it is b a b x b c, and you can see that here the row 1 contains two number of zeros. So just expanding along the row 1, we can have a minus x multiplied with the determinant of a b b c, and it is equal to 0. Then this is equal to a minus x multiplied with, it is sc minus b square. As these are the constant terms, so a minus x is equal to 0. Just dividing and shifting this term to right hand side, and then dividing with 0, we are getting 0. So x is equal to a. Then we will towards to the fifth bit. a1 plus a2, a3 plus a4, then a5. It is b1 plus b2, b3 plus b4, b5, c1 plus c2, c3 plus c4, c5. This determinant can be expressed at the most dash different third order determinants. This determinant can be expressed like this. First of all, we have to separate this determinant based upon the first column. So it can be separated with the sum of two determinants. Again, as the a1, a3 plus a4, a5, b1, b3 plus b4, b5, c1, c3 plus c4, c5. Similarly, it is a2, a3 plus a4, a5, then v2, b3 plus b4, b5, c2, c3 plus c4, c5. Again separating this determinant into the form of another two determinants, and again separating this determinant into the sum of another two determinants, we can have a total or at most 4 number of determinants from the given determinant. So the answer is equal to 4. Then moving towards to the sixth bit. The minimum value, we have to find out the minimum value of sin x, cos x, and here it is minus cos x 1 plus sin x. So just solving this, we can have sin x multiplied with 1 plus sin x minus cos x multiplied with cos x, and then this is sin x plus sin square x plus cos square x, then this is sin x plus 1. The value of a sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. As the minimum value of a sin x is equal to minus 1. So minimum value of this determinant is equal to minimum value of the given determinant is equal to minus 1 plus 1. Just putting this minus 1 in place of sin x, then this is equal to 0. Hence this is the result of the sixth bit. Then moving towards to the next. The seventh bit, the determinant the determinant 1 1 1 1 2 3 1 3 6 is not equal to, by considering all the properties that we have studied in the previous video sessions, you can have your answer, and this determinant is not equal to 2 1 1 then 2 2 3 2 3 6. Just go for the properties. Then coming to us to the last problem of the number 3 and of the current video session, with 4 different elements we can construct dash number of different determinants of order 2, and the answer will be 6 here. To know the detailed method, you can refer to the videos of the determinant topic that I have posted in my YouTube channel. So this is all about the problems based upon this current video session. We have discussed about number 1, 2 and 3 of exercise 5a of the topic determinant in this current video session. In the next video session, we are going to discuss about the number 4 and the problems onwards. Till then, thank you.